Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video of the Tech Buddies podcast YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a bit different, maybe, because I'm going to be talking about the Honor 90 5G, which is launched in India. So, for those of you guys who don't remember, Honor is a sub brand, or you can say it's a sub brand of Huawei, and because Huawei can't sell in India because it does not have Google services because of the ban in the US. So Huawei has a sub brand called Honor, which is allowed to have Google Play services. And they used to sell their phones in India 3 years ago, but because of all this ban, they stopped selling phones in India. They were still selling their smartwatches, earbuds, laptops, and all of those. But now, after 3 years, they are making their comeback in India by launching their phone, the Honor 90 5G. And they're it's not like Honor, the Chinese brand. Their uh, Realme's ex-CEO Madhav Sheth and some other Realme employees have come together and they've started a new company kind of, which is called Honor Tech, and they have taken the license from Honor to launch their products in India. So it's that kind of a system. So Honor Tech is basically an Indian company, and they're also planning to start manufacturing their phones in India itself from next year. So yeah, that's all about Honor right now. Let's talk about this phone. You get a 6.7-inch 1.5K quad curved AMOLED display. So basically, it's not only curved from the sides, but it's slightly curved from the top and bottom as well. With a 120 hertz refresh rate, it's an AMOLED display, and you have 3840 hertz PWM dimming. So basically, if you're using the phone in the night and with the lights off or something like that, the generally with other phones the display starts to flicker, but because of this 3840 hertz PWM dimming, that won't happen, and it will be more comfortable for your eyes. You have 1600 nits peak brightness, but I was just seeing some reviews and they're saying that the software auto brightness hasn't been tuned that much to increase the brightness up to that much when you're using the phone outdoors. The chipset is the Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 Accelerated Edition. So basically, it's an overclocked version of the Snapdragon 7 Gen 1, which is based on 4 nanometer Samsung process. You get 8 GB of LPDDR4X RAM and 256 GB or 512 GB of UFS 3.1 storage. However, when BBOM did the storage test, the speeds were coming approximately UFS 2.2 storage, which is lower than the UFS 3.1 storage speed which were expected. So I don't know what's the issue there. You get Android 13 with Magic OS 7.1, which is their customized OS, and it comes with a couple of pre-installed apps, their own app store, and all of those stuff, which was totally unnecessary in my opinion, especially if they're making a comeback. The cameras are good. You get a 200 megapixel main sensor, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. The 12 megapixel ultra wide doubles as a macro camera. However, you don't have OIS, which is kind of a bummer, but yeah, that it is what it is. You get a 50 megapixel front camera, which can record 4K, which is a good thing because smartphones around this price, I'll come to it in the end, cannot record 4K from the selfie camera. So as far as the reviews I saw, the camera quality is good. The 200 megapixel sensor can take good shots, and yeah, the camera overall is good, and the selfie camera takes accurate skin tones, and since you can take 4K video, that is also a plus point. So cameras of this phone are good. You get a 5000 mAh battery with 66-watt charging. The adapter is not included in the box, but Honor is giving the adapter for free if you buy it uh, for free, but you have to buy it separately. I don't understand what's the system about that. Then you don't get a stereo speaker setup, which is kind of a bummer considering the price point. It should have been a stereo speaker setup. At least they could have included the second speaker in the earpiece or something like that. You get an in-display fingerprint scanner, and all the 14 5G bands are supported. Coming to the price of the 8 GB RAM with 256 GB storage is 37,999, and the 12 GB RAM variant with 256 GB storage is priced at 39,999. there is a 3,000 rupee discount on some bank cards and 2,000 rupees discount with exchange. And the first few customers will get a 5,000 rupee TWS for free or something like that. So Honor has marketed the effective pricing as 27,999 for the base variant, which is absolutely wrong. And this is where the problems arise. So basically, when uh, you are making a comeback as a new brand, especially when there are so many brands already in India, you have to have some differentiator. For example, when Nothing came to India, the design was their differentiator and their software was their differentiation. And the glyph lights and all of those things were their differentiators. Here, I don't see any differentiator as such. The design looks like any other Chinese smartphone from OnePlus or maybe Oppo or others. And the only pro of this phone I see is the cameras, but when you're paying like 37,999, okay, say if you include bank discount and exchange, 32,999, you can buy other phones at the same price point which will have similar camera performance. And the way Honor is marketing this phone is not like the proper way to do it. I mean, Madhav Sheth before the launch of the this phone was hyping up the phone, saying that the display of this phone is so strong that you can break walnuts with it. But obviously, that that's just marketing, and the walnuts they were using to show that the screen isn't breaking were paper shell walnuts or Kashmiri walnuts, which break easily even if you try to break it with your hand. So, and any other smartphone display can do it. Like Gyan Therapy recently made a shot where he used a budget 8,000 rupee smartphone and broke those paper shell walnuts and nothing happened to the display. So, Madhav Sheth was trying to like hype this smartphone up that is the strongest display. And if they would have at least told that there is some Gorilla Glass protection, we could have at least believed that the display is strong. But we just have to believe based on these paper walnut breaking, which Madhav Sheth was hyping up, and he in the press, I mean media review samples also he sent walnuts to try breaking the thing. Everyone are making shots about it. It's all hype in my opinion. And if there's an actual protection in the display, it would have made sense. But they're not revealing what protection they've used, and they're just telling it's a hard glass. If I use some other walnut which has a hard shell and the display cracks, are they going to repair the screen for free or something like that? Or at least if that is the case, they could have given a disclaimer, at least use paper shell walnuts only for your satisfaction if you want to try that out. But yeah, slowly I feel these cheap tactics which were used even in like Realme smartphones by Madhav Sheth is being seen clearly, and this is not the best comeback from Honor. If you actually want a good camera phone, you can check out second-hand iPhones or maybe second-hand Samsung flagships from Cashify or something like that, and that will give you a way better camera experience than this phone. And yeah, if you're looking for any other phone in this price point, like say the discounted price at also like 27,999, or if you like remove that TWS thing, 32,999 at the same price point on Amazon itself. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that this phone will be sold on Amazon, and it's also being sold offline in Reliance Digital and all those things, which is good, and that they have not taken the Flipkart route. And I think that's why they've not been able to price the phone that aggressively, because in I think Flipkart gives more what do you call that, commissions, or like it gives you more opportunities to discount your phone if you want to sell it on Flipkart, and then they do these cheap tactics of putting packaging charges, safe carrying charges, and all of those things. That's how Flipkart works. But thankfully, Honor has taken the Amazon route. But like I said, you can get the OnePlus Nord 3 itself at 33,999 starting, and it's almost the same. It has a better processor as well, and the cameras are a bit are almost like it's like a almost same as the Honor, and Honor is like slightly better maybe, but that's not the reason you have to buy this phone, because the software is not that great. They've promised 2 years of software updates, 3 years of security patches, but we don't know how long. I mean, how good will they be in keeping their promises? All these things are a question mark. And another thing is about the service. They have partnered with a third-party service uh, company called Flav Global or something. I'm not sure, but the people who have gone to these service centers have horrible reviews about it. So that is another thing. Yeah, there are a lot of problems with the Honor already, and it's just their first phone comeback. And yeah, let's see what happens with Honor in the future. And I mean, I'm pretty hopeful that they like stop all these cheap gimmicks which they're trying to make and actually launch a proper phone. Because 3 years ago, when Honor was launching phones, like in 2019, I think Honor had their best year and they were launching really good phones like the Honor 8X, which I was actually considering buying, but then yeah, I went to the offline store and I ended up buying a Samsung. That's a different story, but yeah, I was actually considering buying an Honor phone, but after looking at these specs and all these different marketing strategies, I I don't think you should give this phone a chance also, because first of all, Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 is made from although there's no heating issues or throttling issues, which is prevalent with Samsung's fabs, luckily, but it's not the most powerful processor at this price point. If you are willing to take the risk, you can check out the Poco F5, which comes under 30K and has this Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 1, 7 Plus Gen 2, which is almost double the performance of the 7 Gen 1. Or if you want a clean software experience with um, a good back design, you can check out the Nothing Phone 1, which also is under 30K, sometimes under 20K also. And in the BBD sale, some leaks suggest that the Nothing Phone 2 will be priced around 35,000. So that will be a really good deal. And yeah, there are so many options, and this doesn't have any differentiator which will make me recommend this phone to anyone. So I don't know what is Honor's strategy, and are they just trying to make money, and is that their goal, or do they actually want to make a difference in the smartphone space? I think I've been ranting too much. That's it for this video. If you have any thoughts about this phone, any questions, you can ask it. I mean, you can put in the comment section down below. I'll try answering it if I have the info. Yeah, that's it for this video. Catch you guys in another video soon. Bye bye. Take care.